Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our daily advice for April 26th, 2018. Thank you for joining me as always. I am very happy that you are here with me. So we're going to have a look at the energies that surround us at this time and what we need to know about the energies so that we can use them for our highest good. And since we are looking at energies, these will play out in different ways for everyone. So just keep an open mind, take away the messages that make sense to you in the way that they make sense to you. So you're not going to believe this, but our first card, is this the third day in a row? Did we have it at the weekend? I don't remember. The Three of Thoughts. So we're still dealing with the same energy. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you will be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. So we're still dealing with this energy of disappointment, sorrow, delay, frustration, stress, anxiety, things that we can't control, timing that we can't control. So it's creating stress for us, it's creating anxiety for us, okay, with the Three of Thought here. It also causes us to start to doubt everything, to start to question everything with the Three of Thought. Okay, so this is the Three of Swords in the traditional tarot, if I haven't said that. So if you've noticed, when we open the door to reasons to be upset, so something happens and it upsets us. If we stay in that energy, what happens is we remember more reasons that we're upset, okay? More things that bother us, more things that annoy us, and before you know it, we're in such a foul mood and we're so sad, or we're so annoyed, or we're so disappointed that we just don't feel like we want to do anything. Okay, we just feel like we want to give up, we want to quit, we just never mind, just leave it alone. So this is the energy that we're coming from. This is what we've been dealing with, and for some this has been going on for a few days, for others it's been a few weeks, months, and maybe even years. Okay, and it's a time of getting our hopes up and then having them crushed, and then having to get our hopes up again and having them crushed, and getting more and more difficult to find reasons to be optimistic. Okay, this is where we're coming from. This is what we're dealing with today, what we are addressing today, or what is influencing us today. In today's energy, we have the Healer of Emotion. So this is the Queen of Cups. We had the Queen of Wands yesterday, didn't we? And so yesterday was a very action-oriented day. We were advised to take action because we would see some progress. We would see something happening, something breaking open if we took action yesterday, even though, again, we were coming from the same energy. And so in today's energy, we have the Healer of Emotion. This is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is a kind, tender-hearted, loving, and trustworthy friend. So this is talking about emotional healing, which is much needed. So having described the energy that we're coming from, emotional healing is much needed. That means being able to get our hopes up again, being able to trust in our intuition again, being able to rely on our faith again. So even though we don't see anything moving, anything concrete moving forward, changing or shifting around us, we sense that it is shifting. We sense that it's going somewhere. We sense that, there's a reason behind everything. I have to believe that. That's where I draw my hope from. And that's what keeps me going. So today is a day for emotional healing, for recovery after the difficult energy that we're coming from. Okay? Now, anything can set off this emotional healing. It could be we get news that we were hoping for, and that restores our faith. It could be that we meet someone who genuinely is trying to help us, and again, that restores our faith, our hope, makes us want to try again, makes us want to keep going. It inspires us, it motivates us, it gives us new energy. It makes us feel better, it makes us feel happier, it makes us feel like we haven't been forgotten. You know, our angels have heard our prayers, the universe hasn't forgot about us, okay? And so it's that warmth that we feel today of things are looking up. Whether I see this in my environment or it's just a feeling that I have, but I feel like things are looking up. I feel like things are getting better. I believe in that again. I have hope again. Okay, I feel joyful about what I'm doing and what I'm trying to achieve again. So that's beautiful, because that is telling us that this difficult spiritual lesson, because with the Three of Thought, we understand the sadness you feel will fade with time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. So we're overcoming the sadness, and we're starting to see that everything had a purpose, that there was a purpose behind all the stress, the frustration, the waiting, the anxiety. We're feeling better about it now. We don't feel like it's the end of the world now. We don't feel like we have to quit, just give up on ourselves, because there's either this feeling that we have, or this person that we meet, or this conversation that we have, or this message that we read, or the message that we receive intuitively that tells us the worst is behind you. Keep going forward. And that restores our hope, and it gives us new energy. Okay? And the energies are moving into tomorrow with, so this is what we're headed towards, whether this is actual tomorrow or just the future of the situation. We do have the major arcana, number 1, the Magician card. So we're headed towards a new beginning that we've been trying to manifest for ourselves for a long time. And we finally get to see it come together, okay? This is where we're headed. So it's really important that we take on the guidance we're receiving now to make sure that we continue on this path that takes us to this new beginning. So manifest your dreams. You're ready to go. Boy, are we. There's no need for additional preparation. Awesome. Take the first step towards the changes you desire, even if they're small steps. Notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. So again, we're moving towards a new beginning that we have been trying to create, that we have been trying to manifest, that we have been working towards. It may be that through someone else today, we shift the energy so that we're finally getting to experience this new beginning. Now, through someone else means forming a new partnership, forming a new friendship, listening to someone share their ideas, listening to someone share their experiences may inspire us. Reading something, hearing something, a conversation, an email, a telephone call, okay, meeting someone new, maybe talking to someone on the bus, maybe just talking to a stranger, or just listen to a stranger tell a story or something, a sentence, a phrase, a word, it just clicks, okay, is the feeling that I'm getting here. It just clicks, and then we see where things are headed, we see what we can do, we see what we can get going with, we see the way forward, we see all these beautiful resources that we haven't used, we see all these beautiful possibilities that we haven't tried perhaps. And that's the way forward. That is the breakthrough. We can then create this new beginning that we've been trying to. Okay? And so again, this could be with anything. This This could be with love, this could be with work, this could be with personal projects, this could be with spiritual growth, it could be with friendships, anything, okay? Our guidance card, see, we have a partnership energy here as well. So we have number 27, spiritual partnership. So number 27 adds up to a 9. That is taking us to completion energy. And so it is through a spiritual partnership that we have a completion, that we get to see things come full circle, and therefore also see a new beginning, okay? Spiritual partnership, once again, okay, the messages that I'm getting here, this is, for some, this is where we receive a message intuitively. And so our spiritual partnership is with ourselves and our spiritual team, our spirit guides, our angels. And they're giving us a message today that we're hearing loud and clear. For others, this is making a new friend today. For others, this is a conversation with another person. And then maybe, you know, we bond with that person. We form a connection with that person. For others, this is someone sharing their history, their experience, their struggles, or their success stories. And we feel a connection to that person because we relate to what they've experienced. And so even though maybe we don't meet the person face to face, we just read something that they wrote, we still feel a connection to that person. So there's still a form of emotional, spiritual, energetic partnership, if you will. Same thing with, you know, potential romantic partners that might be showing up today. The soulmate energy, but again, a soulmate is someone who comes into our lives to help us learn a lesson. But since we have been struggling so hard with the lesson that we've been trying to learn, and then if we get this breakthrough, that means we've learned that lesson, then the soulmates we attract are different. The soulmates we attract will no longer be people who come into our lives to push us, to challenge us, or to hurt us, because unfortunately that's how we learn. But rather will be people who are there to teach us higher emotion, to teach us true love, to teach us about support, unconditional support and understanding, to teach us about what abundance is, to teach us about what healthy and harmonious relationships are. Okay, so attracting different types of soulmates during this time. Partnership in terms of someone offering a job, someone offering to support our work, someone offering to give us funding, someone just offering to help in whichever way they can. That is also a spiritual partnership, okay? So, hopefully we have learned this lesson. It's going to be different for everyone, but hopefully we've learned this lesson that has kept us stuck for quite some time, and we get to really move forward and really have our new beginning that we've been trying to create for so long. Okay, let's look at our power thought card for the energy of April 26th, 2018, to keep us going, to inspire us, to motivate us. I can release, how awesome, I can release the past and forgive everyone. I free myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts, which is this energy. They are free and I am free to move into new glorious experiences. Isn't that awesome? And we have a rose here, and we have roses all over these cards, especially here and especially on the columns with the Manifest Your Dreams cards, okay? So I'm free. I can release the past and forgive everyone. The energy that I'm getting here is I can forgive everyone because I understand that everything had to happen this way for me to learn this lesson. So I forgive everyone who's hurt me. I forgive everyone who's pushed me. I forgive everyone who has challenged me. I forgive everyone who has given me reasons to stress, to be frustrated. Okay, for me to confront my own fears and my own, what we blame ourselves for, or, because I don't want to say our own limitations, because that's just things our own limitations are limitations that we place upon ourselves. And so someone has pushed us so far that we've started to question our own limitations. Like, am I really not able to move past this? Does this really define who I am and what I can achieve? Or can I challenge it and do things differently, and therefore grow from that experience? So I am free from the past. I can release it. So I choose to release it because, again, I understand it. I don't know the specifics of everything, but I can see the pattern. I can see why things had to happen this way. And it was difficult and it was painful. But I understand the reason behind it. And I'm still here today, and I am stronger for it because I have this very difficult lesson under my belt now. Okay? I free myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. They're no longer necessary. They're no longer something that will haunt me. Because I understand why that had to happen. To get me where I am today. To get me moving on this path. To show me how strong I am. To show me how capable I am. To show me how resilient I am. To show me my own strength and motivation and the determination that I'm capable of. So it's not something that everyone understands, but in a way, it's being grateful for the pain that we've endured. And again, a lot of people look at you like you're dumb when you say stuff like that. Like, how can you be grateful for pain? Are you kidding me? But really, when you look back, the most challenging times in our lives are often the most empowering when you look back. Not as you're going through it, because it's not comfortable and it's not pleasant. But when you look back, from when you've reached higher ground, and you look back and you think, you know what, if that hadn't happened the way it did, when it did, I may not be here today. Maybe, who knows where I'd be, who knows who I'd be. I'm happy with who I am today, and so I am happy for all the experiences that got me where I am today. So in a way, it is learning to embrace pain and challenges and obstacles, okay? Because it brings growth, it brings beauty to our lives, okay? With the rose and all the thorns, you have the thorns that, if you touch them, they will hurt you. But the plant had to go through that growth, and it had to have thorns in order to have that beautiful flower, in order to grow to the level where it blossomed into that beautiful rose. Okay? So it's something similar to that is, I think, what they're trying to explain. And hopefully I'm trying to explain it in a way that makes sense to you. But that is our energy for today. That is our message for today, our advice for today. I hope it helps if you're dealing with these energies. It may not be exactly today, it may not be exactly tomorrow, but at least we know that we're coming out of it. At least we know that the energies will shift. It's going to be different for everyone, but at least we know we're moving out of this time of pain, of frustration, of stress. Okay? So that's what we should take away from everything. So let me know how the messages apply to you. Let me know if they help, okay? I'm always looking forward to your comments. Thank you so much for all your beautiful support. Let's have a wonderful day. We're getting ourselves through it, okay? Through this difficult time. Let's have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.